What is up? Back with another video. It is Tuesday, so we're gonna go over the price action for Tuesday. If you watched my other video, um, I had this 1 hour fairly gap drawn out as well, and I had this one over here drawn out, but we ended up just running through this one today, right? So for today, we're just gonna be pay attention to this one because this one was pretty important going into today's price action. I woke up pretty late, so didn't really take a trade. As you see from my account, if you compare to last videos, I'm up like 130, something like that. I'm up like 130 bucks, right? I just caught a little piece of the pie. I missed the actual trade, right? But let's just jump into that, right? So market opens. I could have this on replay mode too. I just have it over here. So market opens, right? Market opens. We're tapping into this higher time frame for rally gap, right? So I'm gonna just delete it just so we can see, right? So higher time frame, so hour one for rally gap, right? So I'm gonna just delete this just for the sake of the video, right? So just so you know, right, we're tapping into a hourly for rally gap on the higher time frame. Not only that, we did end up taking this buy side liquidity, right? And we also had some of this external high as well. Yeah, so we ended up taking two external highs, or just buy side liquidity, right? And we have this fair rally gap here drawn out. Now you pay close attention to this. We're bouncing off of it, so this is not it's not smooth, right? It's not smooth in terms of, you would just want this to just run down right after sweeping liquidity and stuff, but we're just gonna let price do its thing here. Just let it play, right? So we're still bouncing off of it, and now this candle closes. So this was the actual entry here, right? So we took out buy side. I'm gonna delete this one. So we took out buy side, tapped her into an hourly for rally gap that we are respecting, right? As you can see here, I'll just draw it out again for you guys. That we are respecting, right? So going back to the 1 minute, we're respecting this, right? So this was the actual trade. Now, where would you target? I forgot what I was doing, but I actually woke up late. Yeah, I think I woke up at like 6:50, and then I was like getting into my computer and stuff. But right, so you would have break even right over here at this low. This is kind of far, especially because we're kind of within a range, right? And also we've been uptrending, but this is the actual liquidity here that we have, right? Yeah, these aren't equal lows either, so this was kind of scary. I would definitely think maybe take break even just a little bit closer, right? Just because the day before big folder news, we have a big folder news tomorrow, so maybe break even here and then target this low over here. And this is not really equal lows, is it? Nah, I don't think it's like relative equal lows, right? So this was the actual trade right over here, and I'm just gonna let this play out. So boom, this trade ends up working. It does not matter if you took break even over here at this wick, at this low, or even at this low. It would have been a smooth ride down to this sell side liquidity that we had over here, right? So this was a pretty clean trade. I missed some of the pie, right? So I actually got in like around here, and it was just a quick 130. As soon as it hit sell side, I was out. I had to get ready for work and stuff. So this was the trade that I saw that was okay. I mean, it would have been better if there was like an SMT here, or if we're like, I don't know, but I mean, this is overall pretty good if you're on short bias, right? So I just saw this trade and I saw the good momentum. I just decided to hop in, right? Just to take this sell side liquidity over here. But this was pretty good. Nothing too crazy, right? This was the first trade. Now there is one more, right? So I'm gonna speed it up. And the rest of the day was pretty just wonky, right? Like, yeah, the rest of the day was just pretty wonky. Like we have this for rally gap right here that we're pretty that we're holding, respecting by the tick, right? And then we just inverse it, give a little order block here as well. So maybe, I guess this is just not, this is not simple, this is not clean, right? But somehow it kind of would have worked, right? But that's not a good trade. So again, just letting price do its thing here. Letting it do its thing. The second trade was around lunchtime, New York lunchtime. So we go on the 2 minute. It was actually on the 2 minute. We go on the 2 minute, and I'm gonna go back on the hourly as well. So we swept external buy side liquidity on the higher time frame, right? And we also, now is there an SMT? Let me check. We check that. Oh, these are equal lows, I guess. ES just retraced back to. Yeah. Now we end up taking that. Is this slow? I wouldn't really count that. This is not really like an engineered low. This is part of a Ferrari gap, right? So we're just gonna, right? So we just swept this sell side. And also we have this higher time frame for rally gap over here. This 1 hour. Let me see on the 15 minute how this looks. The 15 minute, I guess, whatever. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like we have this hourly for rally gap here. If you draw it all the way up, it's respecting it, right? We're gonna have a good clean sell off of it. Just for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make it at 15, the 15 minute for rally gap, just because it looks a little bit cleaner. So we go on to the 2 minute. Now this trade's okay, but the thing is, you don't really have a clear draw of liquidity, right? Like we just swept sell side, and we're bouncing off of this for rally gap. Like we don't really know what happens, but I mean, this is just a good overall take. Just because we have a good singular for rally gap, I would consider this institutional candle, like big money candle right here, and good clean momentum off of it, right? Ooh, actually, let me check if there's an SMT at this low. No, SMT not even down here either. That's whatever, right? So we have this right over here. Good clean candle, good strong momentum up. It's taking a bit. Now it closes. So the good thing about this trade here, so you could have entered here off of this candle close, right? So your stop loss could have been like this. This is 30 points though. This is kind of scary. 30 points is a lot. Stop loss all the way down here. That's 60 points. That's a lot, right? So maybe you could have done concentrated encroachment around 14 points, giving you a good RR. Draw liquidity. I would say probably maybe this for value gap down here, or just any of these lows right over here. So break even could have been this, right? And then we kind of have somewhat of engineered low resistance liquidity down over here, right? So this could have been a good price on target as well, but we're just gonna let this thing play out. Okay, so it's coming back down. See on the 1 minute, 2 minute looks cleaner. On the 3 minute, so the 3 minute is the same thing. It's the same thing. But if you look on the 3 minute, we are bouncing off of a rally gap right over here. So we have an inverse, good momentum, bouncing out of a rally gap. So this trade actually gives you a retracement, right? You could have gone in a sniper entry even for better RR, right? So now your RR could have been something like this if you got onto this wick, right? And then just the bottom of this for value gap. So it would have been a little bit decent RR. You want to target like all of this right here, maybe. That's 130 points. That is a lot though. Definitely break even here if you want to be generous. We're just gonna let this play out, but you guys see what I mean right here. There's offering a retrace. So here's break even, right? So you move stop loss to break even. So now we're just gonna let this trade ride out. Okay, so we do end up taking these highs up here, right? We do end up taking these highs. So this could have been your final TP. Just any target of these LR right here on the left, right? So buy side. Now I want to see if we want to save this for value gap gets inversed. If this for value gap gets inversed, definitely get out of your position. So you would have been like around here. But we're just gonna see and let this play. This for value gap is getting respected, I think. Yeah, this price is ugly. Yeah, it's just after a big move up like this, don't expect much of price if it starts to lose its momentum, like as you can see here. So yeah, so we're respecting this for value gap a bit more. Yeah, so we're still respecting this for value gap. Now I want to see, do we, no. Yeah, so I mean, if you held, definitely could have held for around 89 points. I just want to see what price continues to do here. Okay, still respecting this for value gap. Okay, still respecting it. Yeah, the trading day ended already. So it's lunchtime, so this for value gap actually holds until all the way until end of New York lunch. So these were the two trades that I saw today while backtesting. This one I saw, I caught late. As I said, I caught a little piece of the puzzle. I mean, a little piece of the pie afterwards. Now the second trade is pretty nice. You know, you have LR here bouncing off of a higher time frame. We swept external sell side liquidity. We didn't have an SMT, so that would have been an addition, right? Not only this, price even offered you a retrace into this 3-minute for value gap, or you could look at it on the 2-minute as well. Even offered you a retrace into this for value gap, and then good momentum up to the upside. So these were two trades today that were pretty good. If you took any of these two, congrats. And yeah, so I work tomorrow again, so if I trade, I'll post it again, but you know, market recap for tomorrow as well. So appreciate you guys, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.